I've been driving around for like the past week or so. I just don't feel like it's safe if I go back home. It just feels like something is waiting there or watching me. So I've been running, I guess. Patrick mentioned that I have to remember, and I'm not entirely sure what that means still. But I've been going back through all the records just from when he was in the hospital, from when Michael was in the hospital, and just trying to remember every single moment, what it felt like. Just remembering when he left, the day he came back. When he came back, no one wanted to talk to him, really. It was almost like he was exiled or something. But I'm trying the best I can to remember anything I can. I don't know what he wants from me. Eric is doing fine now. He was in the hospital and he got out. But I just still feel guilty for putting him in that position. And although it sucks for what happened to him, I'm glad that he's finally out of this. And I just can't help from feeling guilty. You know, it seems like this clock, when we were kids, like that's the main thing that I'm trying to focus on, because it seems like everything is revolving around that clock. And I can barely remember it. It seemed like a couple weeks ago I had no clue what Michael or Patrick was talking about. But little bits were coming back to me. And it just seems like from that day, whenever we found that clock, everything went to hell. And I just gotta find that clock, or there's something about it. I'll just keep driving. Gotta be fucking.
Hey there, Sean. Give me that and turn off the car. Well, I have a splitting headache and I think I'm dying. How are you?
What do you want?
What do I want, Sean? That's kind of a complicated question, you know? Let's start out easy. How have you been?
You think it's easy? Just being scared? Running?
I don't know what you're scared of, Sean. I've told you multiple times there really isn't anything to be... There's nothing to be afraid of, Sean. If you just follow my instructions like I've asked of you over and over again. What is this?
Why are you bleeding?
3 times now. What?
Why are you bleeding?
I'm not... There might be a little bit of blood. That's not of your concern. See, because if you join up with me and we take advantage of the situation, then everything's going to be good, Sean.
What situation? You're putting me in this situation. So how are we going to join?
You're starting to piss me off, Sean. What
the hell?
I don't know exactly what the stick up your ass is from. But if you want to see your brother okay, I suggest you follow my instructions.
And what does that mean? My brother okay? You're the one that's ripping
right now. Do I look okay right now? Because I feel fantastic.
You look like shit. And you're fucking Michael up. Just you.
Alright, it's serious talk time now. What you didn't see of your brother when he came out of the hospital were the scars. Do you know what he did to himself? Do you mind if I take off my pants? I'm just gonna...
Oh, that's lovely.
You don't get my jokes. You don't seem to get my jokes. What you didn't see when Michael came out of the hospital, Sean, were the scars. The self-inflicted scars. What you didn't see was the damage that he did to his liver. What you didn't see was the pills that he was overdosing on every single night. You didn't see the damage he was doing to himself. So I decided that I was going to take over. This is a pretty nice camera, though.
And how do I know that it's not just you screwing up Michael's life?
It's in my best interest to keep this body alive.
So that's why you just hijack it?
I'm not hijacking. I live here, too. So?
How are we supposed to fight together if you're the problem? Every waking moment I spend, I have this fear of you and whatever follows you. So how are we supposed to join together when I can't even trust you?
Here's the thing, Sean.
And join for what?
Here's the thing, Sean. You're very insistent that I'm the problem here. When I'm obviously not. There are forces at work that are beyond anything that you can currently comprehend. So, if you're gonna keep that stick up your ass for now, that's totally fine. But consider this your last warning.
And we're supposed to fight together? And you're threatening me? Like you have been ever since you've...
You keep saying fight, and you see that's the word Michael used. I don't like that word very much. I prefer embrace. Embrace this, Sean. Because you don't know what it's like. I may look like shit. I may feel a little bit like shit. But I think you'll be happy with how this ends. So go home, sleep tight, keep up with that bit about the clock because you're on your way. Have a good night.
How does this end?
How is this gonna end?